Hi, it's versus time. Canadian Highlander. Kieran's back with us. Hey, Kieran.
Hello there.
Today we have Ed playing against Henry. And Kieran's going to tell us about Ed's deck.
So Ed has called his deck Death and Taxes and told us it's more death than it is taxes.
Nice.
So looking through the deck, just picture traditional Death and Taxes, but the taxes only really being like Esper Sentinel, and the points are Mox Jet, Mox Pearl, 4 Feelingus, Ancient Tomb, and Strip Mine.
Sweet. And then Henry is playing Naya Zoo. Naya Domain. It's an aggressive mid-range deck with some burn to finish your opponent off. The pointed cards on that one are 3 Moxen and 4 Theolingus, so kind of similar.
Yeah, so both going with 4 Feelingus. Wonder why? Must be a powerful magic card. But yeah, it looks like Ed took a few mulligans at the start there, so that looked unfortunate.
Yes.
Whereas Henry looks like he's managing to keep his hand, which is not what you want, because both of these decks have very aggressive starts. Looking at them, they've both got good old. Do they both have Ragavan? No, just the. Oh no, they do both have Ragavan. They both have Guide of Souls, so they're both looking to get out early aggressive start. Just mulling over his 5 here. Oh, maybe it was only a 6.
No, it's just the one.
I have more hope now.
Yeah.
There we go. Bloodstained Maya pass back. Stomping your answer. Neither player actually starting off aggressive here. Whilst they shuffle, let's just have a quick look at the mat here. So we've got 1 + 1 + 1 = 7. Yes, that's how maths works. It looks like we've got an Among Us, a Flying Shark. Don't mix your games. A elephant from behind.
I drew that one. That was me.
Okay.
And so was the palm tree actually at the bottom.
Okay.
Henry did a thing where he bought a blank playmat and then asked a load of friends to just doodle on it, which is quite cool.
Yeah. So we've searched for Survive so we've got all colours online for Ed now. He's going to play an Ancient Tomb. He's going to take 2. I'm guessing there's a free drop coming down here.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Bulk Scavengers. What is this card?
When it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile target card from a graveyard, put a counter on it. And it has flying as long as a card exiled with it has flying, and the same is true for all of the keywords.
Okay. I have no idea what set that's from. The little symbol on the card. But yeah, we're going to pass it back to Henry. Henry's going to play an Inti, which is a very scary, aggressive card here. Starts off as a 2/2, but lets you go discard your useless cards, exile cards from the top so you get to play them, and make something bigger. Definitely a 2024 card.
You know this one.
Yes, I do. Let's see if the game ends here. We're going to start it off. Only a 4.
It could have happened, okay? It could have happened.
Just takes a couple of 6s, and then to a 5 or a 4, and it's over. But Planeswalker comes down, gets to kill the creature, and we get to get in for damage and exile that creature.
So Ed's down to 14, and all of that is done to himself.
Yep.
Nice.
Fetch, Ancient Tomb, and a Horizon land, I believe that is at the bottom there, isn't it? So he's got to pay mana. So out of his 3 mana sources currently, 2 of them you have to pay life for.
It's a thing of beauty. Henry licking his lips.
Yeah.
Only a few more points away from a burn to face.
Yeah, that's something Ed's probably got to look out for here. Tribal Flames is 5 damage, and there are other burn spells as well. There is Lightning Bolts and Chain Lightnings here. So we could see a scenario where Henry's like, "That's it. You've dealt enough damage to yourself. You know, lightning bolt you, and instant and tap a troll flames you to finish you off."
I love that. People aren't punished enough for all of these stupid lands that cost life.
For all these mana bases, yeah. Which one's that? Is that Savannah or is it Scrublands? I think it's Savannah.
I'm gonna chain lightning comet something.
Here's a chain lightning.
I'm gonna pass to you.
Comet down.
Yeah. So we did get a Savannah there. And chain lightning. Oh wait, the comet.
Not sure. Can you? Is that possible? Strike a comet with lightning. Seems a bit strange. Oh, we've got Wasteland.
Wasteland against the domain deck. Pretty hard. I did just see Henry flick to the Veil of Summer in his hand, quickly reading the card to see if it gives permanence. It does not work that way, I'm afraid.
That would have been nice though.
But yeah, we're getting in with the Turborg again, getting more damage in.
Second main phase. I'm gonna hurt myself for 2 again.
Ed continuing to
Recruiter of the God.
knock
Pain.
himself out.
Oh, we've got a recruiter.
I think I'm gonna go for Broadside Bombardiers.
Okay. It looks like Ed's searched for Broadside Bombardiers. Now this card is a commander card, so you know it's busted in 1v1. It's 2 in a red, Menace Haste, both sacrifice another creature or artifact. Broadside Bombardiers deals damage equal to 2 plus the sacrifice permanent's mana value to any target.
Shuffling, yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, that's one way to end a game. You just swing with it all and then fling it all.
Do that. Sorry.
you can do it to all of it. You can sack
Yep.
the whole board to this thing and just kill them.
Yep.
Play
What?
tapped. Oh, it's untapped because control plate.
So Henry untapped, drew for turn, didn't hit a land drop, passed the turn back.
You know I have it.
No, we did hit a land drop, right?
Myself for another 2.
Because
Uh,
the
to play the.
Oh,
dual
yes, sorry,
land got
because
wastelanded.
I'd like to move to
there
combat.
was a wasteland there. My bad.
18.
Yeah, Broadside Bombardier says, "Answer me or die." And Henry said, "I guess I'll die."
Cake or death? Death, please.
Yep. So all that life lost to your own mana base actually didn't matter in the end because you managed to kill your opponent quicker. So once again, not punished.
Very disappointed.
But yeah, aggressive start there from Ed. Not very aggressive from Henry.
Very happy.
Somebody needs to tell Henry he's allowed to cast spells.
Nah, it's fine.
He cast at least one spell that game, maybe
Inti.
2.
Is it Inti?
Inti and a chain lightning.
Oh yeah. Alright.
One of the best equipments ever printed.
Take it back. Sorry, Henry.
I knew it was good, but I didn't clock it as that good.
Somehow Ed's playmat seems thematic.
Help fetch for it.
Yeah.
And
I like it.
Yeah.
Where it was like that's just running through
Quite unique, isn't it? I don't think that's any magic artwork on there. So
Right, Henry.
cool
I love it so much.
You're on the play.
Yeah.
Make it count.
Mostly because it wasn't targeted at me.
Make it a game. Make it a game.
Down to a 5.
Oh, I think Ed just said he is down to 5 this time. So
Playing modern.
maybe I was just from the future last time and got my games mixed up.
I drew a map and then I drew a card.
That's quite impressive of you.
Yeah. Or maybe
Considering
I'm
you
hearing wrong now.
you don't know anything about these matches before you watch them.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
1.
Yep, that's 2 cards.
What did I see of your deck?
Not much.
Nothing.
You saw Inti.
We saw Inti and a chain lightning.
And on that basis, one of those.
Oh, that's 3 cards.
One of those.
Ah, okay, Ed's doing it the other way around.
Okay. Yeah, he's doing the keep pile versus the put back pile.
And then check the keep pile to see. Okay. It's just a different way of doing it. It's fine.
Yeah. So I think the first 2 cards he put down were probably the lands.
Are you ready?
They're the ones that let him play the game.
Play Canyon.
I did see a Lalia go to the bottom there.
Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a scary one drop.
So here, Henry dealing a point of damage to himself. Straight away here, taking a page out of Ed's book. If I'm just gonna kill myself and kill you quicker.
Reset my life total to the start. Crack it. And find something that enters untapped for sure.
So Ed gonna play Polluted Dower, fetch here.
We're going to go with a black-white option.
I assume that means that it's going to be an untapped land and there's summit to play.
So I think he said black white, so that's dual land, it'll be scrubland. Nope, we missed. Let's try the other half.
Yep, nope. Failed to find.
Compass
My hands are
whiteboard.
slightly cold, and I'm really struggling with
Yeah.
Yeah, there it
Yay.
is.
the amount of the sifting through.
So are we gonna answer this
No.
Dragon's Rage channel, or are we gonna play a threat of our own?
Yes. Sorry, I was going to do something else, but you've reminded me I have a path in hand.
Oh, okay.
Nice one there, Henry. Remind your opponent they've got the removal to answer your creature. But I think if this card does get path, you're okay with that.
I'm afraid.
I'm getting away.
Oh, it's swords. It's
Ah.
even worse.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't really want a path at 1-drop on turn 1.
No.
Draw.
As scary as Dragon Rage Channeler is.
Nope.
Let's go with
So Henry played a Elegant Parlor past the turn,
and a death right.
and we're going to play Deathrite Shaman back. So we are setting up for a turn 3 ring here from Ed, which probably... Oh, no, Chain Lightning comes down again.
I will.
Henry's having none of it. Always Bolt the Bird or
If we-
Shaman.
If we're going to play this game though, and Ed does have that ring in hand, I much prefer his chances of winning this game if it comes down to 1-for-1 removal, because the ring is just going to outclass everything Henry does in that regard.
But we've already discussed this. Ed is doing so much damage to himself. The one ring will do exactly that and quite quickly.
Yeah, and he'll do exactly what he did in the first game. Kill his opponent whilst he's dealt all the damage to himself.
Yeah, cool.
So what's he on now? He's on 18, so every point of damage currently inflicted to himself.
I will pass the turn.
Plays
But we-
planes, passes back.
We don't have a land that does 2 damage to us every time we use it, so...
Not this time.
I'm gonna go to 18.
I think just put an Orcish Bowmaster at the front of our hand. Oh boy,
Hello.
comment on both sides.
Right,
Let's go.
is it game over? Is it game over? Comet's so stupid. Oh, it's... okay.
I'm gonna shoot you.
No, it's just a 4-mana deal 5 points of damage to my opponent.
Oh, that's fine.
I will, at the end of your turn, Orcish Bowmasters.
You know, Orcish Bowmasters get to ping the Comet. So Comet's not surviving, I imagine.
Probably not. We've got a couple of 1/1s. Comet's gonna get
Well,
deaded.
Yeah.
untap. Up.
It's almost the perfect number, isn't it? One point of damage to Comet and then 2 more points to finish it off.
So I get comment.
Yeah, Comet's dead.
Yep.
Perfect
You saw the
answer.
line.
I love the fact that Orcish Bowmasters is not playing against a blue deck or a deck that's drawing that many cards, but it's still pretty darn good.
2-mana, 1/1 that shoots something, anything, for 1 point of damage that can kill the mana dogs, and then also brings another 1/1 along with it. And then you know what, if your opponent accidentally draws another card again, it triggers again. It's such a good card.
Opponent accidentally draws a card.
Yep.
Yay.
There is a Horizon Canopy down there, so Henry might accidentally crack one of those lands to draw a card, forgetting it's there,
You are fine.
get pinged for 1,
4 mana. That one ring. we get.
and here's the ring.
On tap.
Right, we're just playing Lord of the Rings, the card game here.
Yeah.
Fetch land.
So Henry gonna untap, play a Wooded Foothills.
Many times.
Sorry, no, I've cast it. It's never resolved.
Cards crap. Right. Can we keep?
Oh, Ed's just said that this is the first time that he's resolved the one ring.
Okay. Henry's just cheating there, bouncing his land back to hand, as you do. Ed saw nothing. Instead
I-
decides to...
I didn't see anything. It's fine. Allow it.
Okay, I'll allow it this one time. But yeah, he decides to crop rotation away his Boseiju.
The trouble is, with my jumper on, I'm too
Let's have a quick look at the land, see if we can figure out what he's going for.
Get that blood flickering back.
I see nothing. Maybe as a saga, maybe. There,
Yep,
yeah,
it's
as
a saga.
I don't think there's a Guy's Cradle in this list, so there's not. So I guess that crop rotation is just for Urza Saga or for
My body was just like,
colour
"No, you're
fixing.
warm already."
'Cause I suppose you can get Xander's Lounge and suddenly have 5 colour.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Oh, we've replayed the land that was already there.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh, it's gone again.
I'm gonna fetch.
Yeah, it's being fetched now. After we've presented our deck to our opponent, let them cut it, we're now going to fetch.
Yeah.
Not with a counter on it.
Smart.
I always forget that the token doesn't have. It's not a 1/1 base.
We've had complaints from the Canadian Highlander community that there isn't enough shuffling on camera. So what Henry's doing here is just appeasing
Seems perfect
the community.
Or at least one of those two.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna draw half a card off it.
Can we get a shuffle counter in the bottom right corner? See how many times we shuffle. We're gonna get a spell and spell. Oh, and we're gonna play our own broadside bombardiers. How interesting.
I will not attack with it.
We're not attacking. We have taken.
How do you know that that's a broadside bombardiers?
At the end of your turn.
What language is that? What are you looking?
It's English in the bottom left hand corner. Can
Oh
you
yeah.
see?
From the ring.
I recognise the artwork. So we pass the turn back. In the end step, Ed uses the ring to draw a card, takes the damage. Oh,
Hate that. Yeah, sure.
right. That's a 4 feeling just for X equals 3.
Yeah.
That's close to dead.
I will
It's only 6 damage.
counters so that we know there's 3 of them rather than.
Yeah.
Henry can block 1, can't he? It's fine.
I would like to move
Him instantly picking up his pen
and
signifies he's definitely taking some damage this turn.
Just a little bit.
He takes the full 6, gives the monarchy to Ed. So Ed already outvaluing him with the ring. Let's add the monarchy onto that as well.
Yeah.
that's outrageous.
The king has a ring.
Just trying to remember that I have the
Yep.
Apparently I brought literally everything else.
Monarchy duck. There we go.
I love it. We're here.
So yeah, so 4 feeling is another Lord of the Rings card. So like you say, Lord of the Rings tribal on the left hand side.
Oh yeah.
Menace, haste, and
What we're gonna do?
Modern magic, eh?
Yep.
I'm gonna abrade.
Yes, good old braid.
I can't block.
Yeah. So they're going to take 1 damage to braid.
2.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Oh, what was that card in Henry's hand then? That mutagenic.
Mutagenic grave. Yeah. I wondered then why broadside bombardiers can't block, and
Use that on the one ring.
with the language there, can't quite read it, but it's got menace, so just get in there.
Unzap. Upkeep.
We do get to steal the monarch duck back, so Henry has the monarch.
So I've currently got 7 on board
This
as
really does feel like Ed's racing himself.
well. Currently, if you attack, you can minimum do 5.
Just draw 3 more cards. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So we've got 7 damage on board at the moment.
Press other, okay.
Yep.
But if you play one other 3-drop, I die instantly. Anyway.
Yep. That is broadside bombardiers for
I
you.
feel like I'm not going to survive another turn anyway. So I'll burn
Yes.
them.
Love
Oh,
this. I'm not going to survive another turn. Let's hit the self-destruct burn.
yep.
That's possibly.
Not quite as bad as the one we saw last time with the LAD discarding whole hand. I much prefer drawing 3 cards as opposed to discarding my hand.
I
When
would
when
like
you get the
to
choice of the 2, yeah,
play a
I suppose so.
Yep.
Oh, a GT.
Ooh.
And then for 2, I would like to try and
Well, that deals with a broadside bombardier, right?
do one of these knights.
It does. It does.
During a second turn.
Any combat damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is any combat damage.
I don't have a second knight token.
It also gains life.
This is my.
It does, but like I think the
GT, and to represent power and toughness.
getting the broadside bombardiers
There is power and toughness.
dead is big here.
I would like
Yeah.
to. I would like to swing for.
Still can't believe that whenever I read the GT that it gets 2 counters when it hits, not just 1.
Wait.
Yeah.
Constructs.
Can't even blame that one on modern magic, can I?
I'm gonna block.
No, yeah, that's not power crept.
Yeah, they did do a new GT and it was way worse.
So I'll be taking 2, 4, 6, 7.
This is not attacking.
But it's not attacking. I'll still block one of them. So I'll
Alright, so we've made a construct with Urza's Saga.
I'm on 4.
Jump to Trampler, which is my favourite thing to do in
I would
Magic.
like to
Yep.
remove the -2, -2. Sorry, -1. -1 twice.
-1 twice on the
Response to
broadside
second one.
bombardier.
Yeah, I'm going to pay 2 life.
Yeah.
I'm going to mitigate
This
it.
is brilliant.
Okay,
There's a
yeah.
mutagenic growth there to keep it alive.
Save it.
Then my second main.
Oh,
phase,
and he's had to pay to pay
Yeah.
pay 2 life to do it.
and I'll pass the turn.
Fantastic.
So we're going to play 2 more creatures. So we are on 2. So
I'm going to float mana.
Yeah.
But we've got Laelia in hand, right?
Get a mox.
yeah, we got Helia, broadside bombardiers,
Kept them for life, but
and an upkeep trigger of take 3 damage.
So this is just Ed's dead.
I've got to imagine it's just I'm going to turn my goblin sidewards, and then I'm going to boast it away. Oh no, sacrifice another creature, so it will be Lelia, right?
Well, Laelia comes in as well.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay red.
Did you want to pay?
This
one?
just comes into play.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
and one.
Yeah, you don't cast that one just comes straight into play.
Punishing fire.
Yeah.
Target the giver of.
Oh, we've
You're gonna pay 1.
even got removal. Look at that.
Is that right there?
No. You can draw a card.
2 damage to a creature.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do anything.
Give it dies.
Give it eyes.
I'm going to have to pay a life to do this.
Go down to 1.
Cast Lelia, this Blade Reforged.
Oh, that's game. I die in my upkeep.
Yeah. Go to combat. Attack
yeah.
these. Yeah.
Can we not?
Yeah.
I managed to
So-
right at the end there, get a screaming nemesis off the top.
There's Esper Sentinel and
I was
Orc,
hoping if I could
the
just
Orc
and
that
only
block
take, like, a little bit of damage from
Yeah.
that thing.
the Menace.
That's your dice.
Ed takes 3. Ed takes another 3 from sacrificing Laelia to the
We had some
broadside
there.
We did.
bombardiers, but
It's more than 3 though, isn't it? It's actually 5. Like, broadside bombardiers sacrifice another creature or artifact. Broadside bombardiers deals damage equal to 2 plus the sacrifice permanent's mana.
oh, it's 2+. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
it's just
Ed was very dead.
yeah, I think he was dead to the damage there.
By 5
Fair
and
enough.
6, the stress of
Didn't
the
even need the upkeep trigger of the ring.
Yeah. I'm assuming you
But reading on, it looks like broadside bombardiers actually only if this creature attacked this turn and only once each turn. So it's only once it can be.
Okay.
So-
Alright. Okay.
and it sacrifices another creature, so you can't just sack itself. So it's not
Oh,
not entirely busted.
what
They did
a
put
rubbish card.
they put some negatives to it.
We're gonna do it. I think.
Looks like it might be Henry taking the mulligan this time, which is not what you want when you've just pulled a game back and you're on the draw.
We're both taking 1.
Oh, both taking 1.
Ed's just chucking his cards all over the place as well. You want that nice shuffling content. You're gonna have to go somewhere else.
Or did you just skip through it? I was looking forward to that. Well, I get to look at it on the side anyway. Look at this guy.
put a card on bottom. That's how this works. This was
Yep, that's how you mulligan, Henry.
I mean, I really wanted to be sarcastic. It's like, you are keeping it -1. Yeah.
I'm gonna get this box out because it has some
Oh,
tokens.
Henry was super excited about his opening, his hand here as well.
Yeah, he's that excited. He's gone to get his tokens box. So I wonder what do we think he's got? Scroll down. Oh, there's a lot of tokens. There's a cat warrior token. I'm gonna call it. It's a Johnny. It's either a Johnny or it's gonna be Nantuko.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, Nantuko would be horrible.
Yeah.
That's
Nantuko's always horrible.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, I just saw it. It's a Johnny.
To get us.
Oh, you win.
Sacred Foundry.
I win. And that was a
Strictly better than the sacred.
sacred
Oh.
foundry off the top, but we also have an elegant parlor.
I had last time.
Both of us playing
and it
tap
they
lands.
didn't have the speed I needed
Yep.
from this to stay alive. A swamp. And a misery
Maybe our
shadow.
players are learning that we
Die.
can't just
Instead, one
shock
mana.
ourselves every time we play a land.
I wonder why.
This felt.
Misery
Henry-
Shadow. Okay, so this one is dead. Okay.
It's
My nice whiteboarded disgust.
What's Blue Adventurer?
Oh,
Oh,
we know this one. This card is broken.
Yep.
Right.
Played Pauper for the first time this week, where initiative creatures are for some reason common,
Basic lands.
and every time I played one, I felt like I was invincible. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Zarin Mesa.
Well, this one is rare. It's a 3-mana 3/3
I don't
that
have
untaps itself.
any tokens. What I do have is a giant stack of
Okay, we don't have the 2-1, but we've got a giant stack of Pokemon cards, so let's put Pokemon out. Which one are we going to go for?
And they use the cat.
I know I have some cats for my.
Are there any cat Pokemons? Meowth.
It is a 2-1.
There is Meowth,
But I also, as I have it,
I know
Persian.
very little about
I did not have it. I'm afraid. I can give you a
Pokemon.
regular.
Okay.
Go with this.
I am aware of, like, I don't even know what that is. I'm aware
So
of
that-
the first 150 Pokemon.
Back when Johnny cares.
So that's a few Coco.
Okay.
Notoriously not in the first 150 Pokemon. It's probably somewhere in the region of 800-ish.
Alright. Okay.
How have I got to
Not a cat. It is more a crocodile. So it represents the board state really well here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Int-
looking for the 2-1 stats as well.
Yeah. No, but it deals like 40 damage with one of its attacks, and it only costs 1 white mana to do, so pretty good that one.
Have we missed a trigger from the initiative here?
Ooh. Looks like we have. Maybe Ed was too busy looking at this few Coco.
Yeah. Been bamboozled by a Pokemon.
Yeah. But, okay, so we missed the trigger. I hope that doesn't come to bite us back in the bum.
Oh, Ed's just realised and is asking to put the counters on.
Yeah, it would be because I would always go down the left side for the forge.
Because it puts 2 counters on that, which makes this block unfavourable.
Nothing's changed really, so.
I'll take the 5 from that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably not a trigger you can miss. I don't know. It's initiative. It's a commander card. It's not real. It can't hurt me. But yeah, we put the 2 counters on. We've entered the forge.
And then Anointed Possession made me 4 of them.
Yeah.
Henry's taken 5. He's fetching away now, which is interesting because he did have a Bristly Bill in hand. So he values the land over the additional counter from the bill. Might have something to do with the other card I saw in his hand being a another D&D card. What's it called? The silly one. Minsk and Boo.
How can you forget that one?
How can I forget? Minsk and Boo. Timeless heroes.
2 of my friends because they won't come here.
Another crazy strong 4-mana Planeswalker.
Yeah. So we're going to get Commercial District. We're going to look at the top card. We're going to see it's an empty and we're going to go, no, we don't want that anymore. Untap, draw. Looking for probably an untap land here. Oh, we've got the Sacred Foundry. We're fine.
Shock. Oh,
Oh, no, that's a Mox Pearl.
yes it is. It looks like one.
Yep. Spitting image of the card in the bottom left.
Yeah, I can tell.
Henry's not learned his lesson and is still insisting on shocking himself with these lands.
Ooh.
Can get Minsk and Boo.
Minsk and Boo's gonna hit.
So we do have a trigger on Minsk and Boo here, which is interesting.
Hold up. That white plume should be untapped.
It looks like it's another miss trigger. So we've now got, you should know that one.
Enjoy.
That's an original Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Ditto.
Reset my life.
Is it?
Yeah, that is Ditto.
Okay, cool.
It looks like it's a Gigantamax Ditto though. So
I have
you
no
obviously
idea
know
what
that is as well.
That's not a word.
Okay. Or Dynamax, or I don't know. Or maybe it's just an EX. Who knows? But this missing of the untapped White Plume Adventure is actually being quite costly here because it's allowed Henry to get in for 4 points of damage here with this. Also steal back the
the
initiative.
Ditto hamster.
Yes, the
Yeah,
Ditto hamster.
That's big. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Whose responsibility is that? Other than it's like
both
what?
players.
Yeah, is it? Did they update the
let-
rules or anything?
Let's quickly read what White Plume says. At the beginning of each player will keep untap a creature you control. So it's not a may, so it should be. It's both players' responsibility to keep that up to date, and it's not a trigger you can miss, so it should have probably been untapped there.
And with is it also, so I think there was some discussion about this in the recent times of whether it is my responsibility to tell you about your the triggers that benefit you.
I'm going to unholy heat it.
Is that still the
Yeah,
case
still
that we
die,
both have to look after
Yeah.
game state? Okay.
You both, I believe you both still have to maintain the board state as best you can. This isn't Comp Real though, so there won't be any game losses or warnings or
Yeah. This is,
disqualifications.
This, I'm going to put 2 counters on this.
But yeah, this
6.
6/6 now, it's basically going to be lethal, right?
I'm
Like,
going to play Bristly Bill. I'm going to play this land. I'm going to put a count on this.
oh no, I've just seen another card in his hand. He's got
One more counter on it, and
Seasoned Engineer, so he's going to get to go on another adventure.
Attack you for 7.
yeah, I can't block.
Yep, you get to 9.
This is game over. We get to attack, we get to fling it for 7 damage, draw 7
7
cards,
damage. I'll draw 7 cards.
and also play a Seasoned Engineer.
what's the season dungeon here?
It says the word initiative on it, which is the only line of text that matters.
Right, because that's
So we're gonna-
five life,
Yeah.
life lost.
Yeah, we're going to go into the trap. Henry says he's got 3 options here. I know which one I'd go for.
The trap. It's a trap.
The one that wins you the game. Oh, he's got a punishing fire. Who wants to win?
Skull crack you.
Oh, it's a skull crack.
And responsive to lightning helix.
And a lightning helix.
Okay, we're gonna make sure Ed is dead.
Yeah, I should have. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah.
I should have.
Oh, he could have killed himself if he had the ancient tomb there, but
But then I was like,
unfortunate. So I think the miss on that White Plume adventure did become quite costly there,
thinking I could still.
which is unfortunate.
Luckily, you put a 2
Yeah,
couples attack.
cool match. Well done, Henry. Thank you again for joining us, Kieran. It's been a pleasure.
No problems. Bye.
Bye.